Hi everyone, I'm Amy. I'm one of the social media ambassadors here at the University of Essex, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how you can find your second year accommodation. So there are a few different options that you've got when it comes to accommodation. So you can either continue to live on campus if that's what you've done already. You can rent privately through SU Homes or through something like Rightmove, for example, or you can live in off-campus student accommodation. So if you decide to live on campus for your second year, the application process is really easy and is basically exactly the same as the application process when you apply to live on campus during your first year. You're able to see all of the different types of accommodation on the University of Essex website and also apply through the website. So like first year, all of your bills will be included in your rent. You will also have cleaners to come and clean the shared spaces in the accommodation, and your bins will get done once or twice a week. So if you're an undergraduate student, you'll have access to all of the accommodation on campus. There are some variations for postgraduate student with what types of accommodation you're able to pick, so that's worth looking into if you are a postgraduate student. So another option is to rent a property. Like I said previously, this can be through SU Homes or through something like Rightmove. If you choose to rent through SU Homes, you can look at different properties on the SU Homes website or their Instagram, or you can go in and speak to someone in person on campus from SU Homes. I personally rented my second year accommodation through SU Homes, and they were always really helpful. So essentially what you'll do is find a property that you like. You can then contact SU Homes to book a viewing of the property, and they can either take you or you will meet a member of the SU Homes team at the property, and they will give you a viewing. If you then decide that you want to live there, you'll put down a £50 holding deposit, and after you've made that initial holding deposit, you will then sort out your tenancy agreement, all of the information to do with your guarantors, and then you will pay an actual deposit, which will be a month's rent. There are loads of different properties on SU Homes, with variations of how many bedrooms there are, whether some of the rooms have got en suites, whether the bills are included or not. So there's loads of different properties to cater for whatever you'd like. So when you're a university student, you are exempt from paying council tax. So because SU Homes exclusively rent to students, this is already sorted out, so you don't have to contact the council or anything like that, which I think is really helpful because it's just one less thing that you then have to deal with. That may differ a little bit if you decide to rent through something like Rightmove, as they might not rent exclusively to students. But other than that, the process is really similar. You just pay deposits and sort out your tenancy agreement and all of the information to do with your guarantors. So another option is to rent off-campus student accommodation. So these might be buildings such as Hive Mills or the Maltings, which is what I'm doing for my final year at Essex. So again, the process is really easy. You're able to look at all of the different buildings online, and then book a viewing through the website or via the phone. You then again do a tenancy agreement and organise information with your guarantors. Like all of the different types of accommodation, there are loads of different options to cater for what you want, whether that's an ensuite or shared facilities. Obviously there are different price ranges. Some buildings allow you to have your car, which is always really helpful. With the off-campus student accommodation as well, I believe that bills are included, so that's always really helpful, as it's just one less thing you have to worry about. So that is a quick overview of the different options that you've got for second year accommodation. I hope you found this video really helpful, and thank you for watching.